another episode of What's in Your Garage, only here on Ericsgarageaz. In this episode, we feature the Lethal T. Hey everybody, this is Eric with Ericsgarageaz coming at you today, and I've got Larry from Prescott. Aren't you from Prescott? Prescott, Arizona. Yes. We've got a 1926 enclosed cab Model T pickup truck called the Lethal T.
That's
now,
right.
once you take a look at this truck, you're going to see why it's called a Lethal T. So, Larry, thank you so much for being here with us today. I appreciate
Thank you.
that. You're quite welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Tell us about the Lethal T and what makes it lethal. I mean, I've seen it. It's off the chart cool. So,
Well, it started out probably 20 years ago, finding it
Really?
in Norfolk, Nebraska.
Oh, okay.
And I pieced it together. I spent 5 years designing and drawing and decided that this was not my first rodeo, but probably my last. And so I just decided to take and put all Ford products in this thing from front to rear. And
That's cool.
The big challenge was putting, I think, Ford's largest physical size motor underneath a Model T hood.
Look at this thing here.
Okay.
Then. So look at this truck here, folks. This is a 1926 Model T. It's an enclosed cab truck. Enclosed cab truck. And you said something about shoehorning the engine inside there?
Yes.
All right, come on, step up here and tell us about this engine a little bit. I noticed it's mounted crooked.
Yes,
mounted at a 40-degree angle or something?
tilted 40 degrees.
Okay.
And that was the only way I could actually physically put it underneath and within the side confines of the Model T.
Okay.
It also took a little bit of hood stretching and a few other cowl modifications to get there.
Let's take a look at this here.
1965 427 Ford single overhead cam known as a cammer engine.
Really?
Yes.
1965 Ford 427 camera engine.
That's right.
Single overhead cam.
Single overhead cam.
Wow.
And I have a Gary Littlefield blower on top of it. And I have placed two inline Autolite Ford 4-barrels, and those are 1425 CFM each. And all that is on top of it, and it's all
25
CFM each. They're progressive.
We don't ask you about fuel economy, do we?
No.
Wow. Look at this.
It's also sunk so low that it required a dry sump oil system to oil it. Yes. A few other modifications required for the tilt to happen and make it all work and run.
This is just incredible. I mean,
the starter relocated, everything. Yes.
Wow. Look at this. This is just like. Tell me about your suspension here.
The front suspension is home built also.
Okay.
It started out with 1975 Ford pickup spindles.
Right here?
Yes. And the first 2 inches is off of the Ford. The rest of it is off of my bench. And I fabricated the whole axle.
No kidding.
Yes.
That's cool.
This is a 3-piece axle. Each side goes up and down totally independent without disturbing the opposite side. There's some mechanical work and belt cranks and levers behind the scene.
Let's take a look at this here.
That's behind the scene. There's a lever here that any movement here goes up, pushes that lever, it goes through the frame and it pulls it up here. So this center link will teeter-totter, float up and down, whatever it needs to keep everything attached.
Wow.
And it looks like a solid I-beam, and that was my criteria on this front axle.
That's pretty cool. Now let's work our way around this way here. Now we see the Lethal T right here.
Yes.
And looks like you've got an autograph there of Dave Kindig, man. That's pretty cool. Good job, dude.
Yes.
Way to go. Nice.
He's crawled around over and under this truck.
Really?
Yes, he has.
Oh, wow. Now you mentioned something last time we met was at the indoor, let's go ahead close to your truck there, at the indoor custom car show, that this was in Detroit at the Autorama?
Yes, in 2018.
Wow.
I was a Riddler Contender there,
Really?
Yes.
All right, hang on. Folks, if you don't know what Autorama and Riddler Contender is, you need to look it up. Autorama is the premier custom car show in the world. Riddler is the #1 award for custom car builders in the world.
You have to be invited.
You have to be invited, right?
Yes.
And this truck right here was a contender for that particular show. So it's a real honor for me to be here with Larry, for him to show us off this truck here, man. So I see lanterns like this.
Yes, those are actually my signal lights today.
Okay,
yes.
Very cool. All right, let's take a look at the inside here.
Inside, that's what you got.
Wow.
And there's the marble that's like in the bed in the top up there.
So you have marble in the bed.
And then the top.
And then top up here, let me get a picture of that up there. Yeah. I love the shape. Oh, look at that. Is that shovel? Is that shovel your shifter?
That is my.
Oh, that is so cool.
It is a
Did
twist.
Did you create that?
Yes. I stamped it. I stamped these all pulls.
Really?
And these pulls also are twist grip up and down for the window to operate.
No kidding?
Yes.
Let's see here.
Well, I've got to turn the power on.
Oh, that's fine. They twist. Now that is a twist grip shifter right there?
Twist grip to get it out of park, yes.
See that, folks? That moves. That's twist grip shifter. Wow, look at this. That is freaking crazy incredible. I want to show you something else here too. Last time I was at a show with him, he had these door stays. Check it out. 13 ring noose, right?
Yes, sir. That's what they got to be, right?
Yeah, look at that.
This is my door stay.
Wow. So did you do the interior work or did you have it hired out?
I did part of the interior.
Okay, cool. All right.
And then I had a couple of shops and guys that I know real well that did final finish paint work as well. Everything else was done in my home garage other than chroming.
Really?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, you've got some serious bling in this car too, don't you? This is cool. Yeah. Look at this. And it's also the running boards. The running boards are extra wide running boards too, aren't they?
Yes.
Well, I already know it's going to be. It'll be that. So is that what an original looks like right there?
That is original.
Is that what this truck looked like?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Wow, look at this. Look at this. This. A little bit of a difference, isn't there? Damn! All right, let's take a look at the truck bed here. Oh wait, I got distracted. You know, Larry, I think those tires are wide enough to occupy 2 separate zip codes. How big are they?
They're 1850 by 31.
Damn, you hear that? How much horsepower is in that engine again?
1,053 at 5,500 RPM.
1,053 horsepower, 5,500 RPM in this truck right here. Man, oh, the chrome down here too.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. Oh my God. Tell us about this.
Well, that's started out as a NASCAR Franklin quick change of the early 70s era, and I used only the center section from that rear end, and I fabricated and built everything else out clear to the wheels in an IRS, independent rear suspension system.
Oh my word. You've done a lot of work with this thing.
With the inboard disc brakes incorporated
right
as well.
There, right?
Wow. It's actually airbag suspended on the front side.
Okay.
The rear spring is a slight helper.
Right here, that rear spring right there.
Yes, And of course, there's where the exhaust sneaks through.
It's my favorite.
Oh yeah. That's nice big fat exhaust too, isn't it?
All the way back, and it's chrome all the way from the end.
Seriously, I'll tell you what, this truck is off.
There's Cobra mufflers inside of them. But
really?
You wouldn't know it until you heard it without the mufflers.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Yes.
Man, look at this here. Look at this.
There is old double wall bed in here. The double wall tailgate. There's no rivets, bolts, carriage bolts, or screws anywhere on the whole exterior of the truck or in the interior.
Really? How did you fasten them together?
It's behind the scenes that you can't see.
Really?
Everything is all totally hidden. No rivets anywhere on stake pockets or nothing either.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, Larry, it's a real honor and privilege to have you take time out of your schedule for folks to check out this on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
And as we wrap up, is there anything else you want to share either about this car, about the car culture, anything else you want to tell the viewers out there?
I appreciate you doing this, taking an interest in my truck, and it's a pleasure showing it to all these people and talking cars all day. This is what you live for.
Right, it is.
And it's fun.
It is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So, as we wrap up, remember what they say. Like, subscribe, share. Larry, thank you so much. And what we say in Ericsgarageaz land is, drive it like you stole it, bitches. See ya. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more right here on Eric's Garage AZ.